In the fast-paced world we inhabit, waiting often feels like a burden. Whether it's the minutes spent in a queue, the time taken for a delayed train, or the moments before an appointment, these intervals can provoke impatience and frustration. However, what if we could transform this seemingly wasted time into a valuable opportunity for mindfulness? Embracing waiting as a mindfulness practice allows us to cultivate awareness, presence, and a deeper connection to our thoughts and surroundings. To begin with, waiting can serve as an invitation to pause and reflect. In our daily lives, we often rush from one task to another, barely taking a moment to breathe. When we find ourselves in a position where we must wait, we can consciously choose to shift our mindset. Instead of viewing this time as an inconvenience, we can see it as a chance to reconnect with ourselves. By taking a deep breath, we can ground ourselves in the present moment. This simple act of inhaling and exhaling can bring clarity and calm, allowing us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. As we settle into the act of waiting, we can engage our senses. What do we see around us? The colors of the environment, the expressions on people's faces, the intricate details of our surroundings can all serve as focal points for mindfulness. Perhaps we notice the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind, the distant sound of laughter, or the rhythmic ticking of a clock. By tuning into these sensory experiences, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present moment. Each sound, sight, and sensation becomes a reminder of the richness of life happening right now, even in the stillness of waiting. Moreover, waiting provides an opportunity to practice gratitude. In moments of stillness, we can reflect on the things we often take for granted. The ability to wait is a privilege in itself. It signifies that we have the time to pause, to breathe, and to simply be. We can express gratitude for the small things, a warm cup of coffee, the kindness of a stranger, or the beauty of nature surrounding us. This shift in perspective can transform our experience of waiting from one of frustration to one of appreciation, reminding us that every moment holds potential for joy. Mindfulness during waiting can also extend to our thoughts. Often when we find ourselves waiting, our minds race ahead to what comes next. We may worry about an upcoming meeting, stress over unfinished tasks, or ruminate on past events. Instead of allowing our thoughts to spiral, we can practice observing them with curiosity. Recognizing that thoughts are transient can help us detach from them. We can visualize them as clouds passing through the sky, acknowledging their presence without letting them dominate our emotional landscape. This practice of mindful observation fosters a sense of inner peace and clarity, allowing us to return to the present moment. In addition, waiting can be a perfect time for intentional breathing exercises. Focusing on our breath is a cornerstone of mindfulness practice. As we wait, we can bring our attention to the rhythm of our breathing. Inhale deeply through the nose, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly through the mouth. With each breath, we can visualize tension leaving our bodies, making space for calm and relaxation. This practice not only helps to reduce stress, but also enhances our ability to remain present, anchoring us in the here and now. Another beneficial aspect of using waiting time for mindfulness is the opportunity for self-reflection. In our busy lives, we often overlook the importance of checking in with ourselves. During moments of waiting, we can ask ourselves meaningful questions. How do I feel right now? What thoughts are occupying my mind? Am I aligned with my values and intentions? This self-inquiry can deepen our understanding of ourselves and our emotional states, fostering personal growth and awareness. Engaging in mindful waiting can also enhance our relationships with others. When we find ourselves waiting in public spaces, we can practice compassion and empathy. Instead of feeling irritated by the delays or the people around us, we can choose to observe them with kindness. Each person has their own story, their own struggles, and their own moments of waiting. By acknowledging this shared human experience, we cultivate a sense of connection and understanding. This shift in perspective can transform our interactions, allowing us to approach others with warmth and openness. Additionally, waiting can be an opportunity for creativity. When our minds are not preoccupied with tasks and deadlines, they can wander freely. We might find ourselves inspired to brainstorm ideas, solve problems, or even engage in creative pursuits like writing or drawing. Carrying a small notebook or sketchpad can be beneficial during these moments, allowing us to capture fleeting thoughts or inspirations that arise while we wait. This creative engagement not only makes waiting time feel productive, but also enriches our lives with new ideas and expressions. Finally, it is essential to recognize that waiting is an inherent part of life. We wait for many things: a phone call, a response to an email, the arrival of a loved one, or even significant life changes. By embracing waiting as a mindfulness practice, we learn to navigate these moments with grace and acceptance. Instead of resisting the natural ebb and flow of life, we can cultivate patience and resilience. This shift in mindset empowers us to approach waiting with a sense of curiosity rather than dread, transforming it into a meaningful aspect of our daily lives. In conclusion, waiting time can be a powerful mindfulness practice if we choose to embrace it. By pausing, engaging our senses, practicing gratitude, observing our thoughts, focusing on our breath, reflecting on our feelings, fostering compassion, nurturing creativity, and accepting the nature of waiting, we can transform these moments into opportunities for growth and connection. In a world that often prioritizes speed and efficiency, let us reclaim the art of waiting, allowing it to become a pathway to mindfulness and presence.